Hi, today I'm going to talk about my 50K training and just kind of what I learned and what you can expect. Obviously, I am not a professional runner or have all the best advice, but I have done this twice now, and I just wanted to let you know a little bit about my experience. So 2 days from now, I'm going to be running 50K up in Omaha, Nebraska. So if you're watching this, I completed it because I'm not uploading this video unless I make it through without injury and everything. But I have been training for 4 months. I started in June. It is now October, and I've run 800 miles since then, give or take. So it's been a lot of training. I this time did not miss any of my runs. Sometimes I moved them around, but I just never missed them. I still did some races. I ran some trails. I sometimes would run out in the country. Part of my training would be to run hills, but I did make sure that I got all of my runs in. I was also very lucky that I really didn't get injured. A few times I had some blisters, but nothing too serious, nothing where I ever had to stop running. So I think the biggest part of running a 50K is really just everything before the race. It takes so much commitment. I had to get up at 4 and 4:30 in the morning sometime to get my runs in before work. There were times that my kids had basketball or volleyball or something on the weekends, so I would have to run right after work on a Friday, and I wouldn't get done until 9 or 10, so I pretty much just completely blew up my Friday. And there was a ton of times I just did not want to get up. The alarm would go off, and I would not want to get up, and it was just really hard sometimes. But really, that is the biggest part, is to make that commitment that you're really going to run the entire program and get done. Because part of running a 50K is not just the physical; it's the mental strength to not quit. Because I can, at least for me, I can guarantee there'll be times that quitting will cross my mind. I'll get out there and think, why am I doing this? And that's another thing that I would make sure that you know is why you're doing this. You really can't do this for someone else besides yourself. I've talked to a lot of different people who have completely different reasons for doing it. Part of the reason that I'm doing it is just to prove to myself that I can. It keeps me sharp. It keeps me with a goal in mind. It gives me time to organize my thoughts. And sometimes it helps handle stress better too, because if you can run for 30 miles in a day, then I mean, you should be able to do anything. So now that I'm really close to the end, things change a little bit. You know, you got to do a taper, which is kind of hard when you've been running this whole time. And a lot of things that I do is I watch motivation videos. Yesterday I watched a video from Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone, David Goggins, and those just really help you to see other people that have done what you're getting ready to do and that it's possible, and just get that inspiration. I also listen to music all the time. It's really important to have a playlist that'll get you going, because again, there were plenty of times, especially as it came into fall, that it was dark outside and I just could not imagine getting out to run, but the music helped. So a lot of people have asked, what's the hardest part of running a 50K? And I can tell you it was in June when I first started. For me at least, it takes courage to even say, hey, I'm going to run a 50K. And on Sunday when the race starts, there's still that fear there. Even though I've done everything that I can, I'm still like, do I belong here? Can I really do this? This is so far. But once you get started, take that first step. It really helps. So you just gotta, once you get started, you just gotta be consistent then. This time I was really a little bit more concentrating on the eating I did around. I worked with a personal trainer, and he helped me with eating regimen. And then near the end here, I've been doing a lot of stretching. I did an IV today to try to get better fluids in me. So stuff like that to just take care of your body, and then just have fun. For me, I like to have running clothes, new shoes, just all kinds of stuff. And it's really, and then when you're in your race, for me, it's really hard not to look at all the people around me and think that they have it so much easier than me. there's people that run and just look great after the race. I mean, they look like they just, got ready to go out. And me, I'm just a sweaty mess, and I feel like I could barely walk to the car sometimes, even on a short race if I really run it hard. So, but then there's been times this year that my wife's been running with me, and she's slower than me, which she's getting there for sure. So she's gonna catch me. So I got to watch out. But she is slower, so I'm standing at the end of the race, and I see all the people that are behind me, and every person has their certain running story. I mean, why they're there. And it's just really cool to see all those people. So I've really tried this year to stop looking at all the people that are in front of me and, pay attention to some of the people that are behind me. So, and on this running journey, we're just all kind of out there for lots of different reasons. And the biggest reason is to just get that sense of accomplishment. I can't wait to have this race done, and honestly, this race is done and I'm going to move right on to the next race. I think that's part of the fun of running, is you're just never satisfied. So anyway, I hope this helped tell a little bit about my journey to my second 50K. Again, I'm not an expert, but this will be my second time. So I have learned a lot. I've learned a lot about myself, and I hope that you try to do something. There's a lot of people out there that have run a 50K, so maybe you should run a 50 mile or further, or run that 5K faster. So there's just so much out there that you can do in running, and running is just the sport that keeps on giving. You can do it just as you get older. So just keep yourself in good shape and get out there and have a run. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the video and try to mentally prepare for this race on Sunday. I'm really looking forward to it, and then I'm also really scared at the same time. It's just a different area than I've ever been. I don't know exactly what shoes I should wear, what I should wear just clothing wise. It's supposed to be relatively cold, maybe even snow, so I haven't had that this year yet. But I'm really looking forward to it. I look forward to the challenge, and sometimes during the race I think, this is so hard, but that's part of the beauty of it. I want to do something hard because when it's hard and you accomplish it, it really feels good after. So thank you for watching, and I will talk to you next time, hopefully when I have completed my 50K.